right. Dylan Flynn, American Idol's next big thing. But for my featured guest tonight, she's an actress, she's a model, and an activist. Let's give her a late night welcome for Farrah, Krenek. Krenek?
Krenek.
Krenek.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Doing all right?
Thanks for having me.
You look lovely
Thank
tonight.
You do too. You know, even though you spilled coffee moments ago, it's great.
All over the place.
Yeah.
You can't take me nowhere.
It'd be funny if it was on you.
What's going on?
You know, it's a pleasure being here out in Staten Island. It's a place where many people don't really visit. They should. It's very quiet, peaceful. I like it.
It's nice. It's, you know, it's got its ups and downs. It's got a lot of bad roads, but there's a lot of great restaurants and a lot of cool people out here.
Well, you're here.
I'm here. That's it.
Yeah,
Can't get any cooler than that, right?
Yeah. Well,
I'm only kidding. Now listen, I detect a slight accent. Where are you from?
I was born, raised, and educated in New York, but family's Czech, so maybe the Euro influence there. But no, everything is all New York. You know, Forest Hills, Queens. So
Forest Hills, Queens.
maybe because you got all Euro there. You know,
Well,
Russian and Czech. And all
I
that.
got a couple of my dear friends live out there. My old guitar player lives in Jackson Heights, Queens. So
Oh, neighbors, yeah.
yeah, I know Queens pretty good.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a place where people mostly think of Astoria, but it's bigger than that.
Now you got a lot going on, and we only have so much time. So, like, I want to start off with you. Tell me what got you into the arts, that led you into the modeling, that led you into the acting, and most of all, led you onto the Orange Is New Black, the new Netflix hit show.
I just wanted to. All my life, I was searching for a girl like me on TV. I loved watching TV like anybody did as a child, and I never found somebody like me. You know, a taller girl, more a masculine-looking girl. And then I got tired of looking for her, so I said, I have to be her. I want to have a voice for her. But I couldn't get any roles because it kind of broke the mold. You know, when they would say, you know, tall blonde, and I would walk in. So I was drifting from one set to the next, and then one day, when they were looking for a core inmate on a Untitled Prison series, I was one of them.
I mean, was there a lot of competition on this, or?
Well, it was an open call, and the whole thing is that if you had your spot, you wanted to keep it, because you have to understand, prison people come and go, and I just think that because I just really wanted it so much, I did everything that I could to keep it. So I think, like with everything in life, when you want something, when something is yours, you do everything you can to keep it, and I appreciate it, I think, even more, because I really don't fit into that many roles, you know, like your average woman. So yes, thank you, and thank you to any future roles that might come.
Well, listen, there's a lot of times in stuff like that, it's character acting, like it calls. I could do a little actor, but I'm not an actor. But I'm considered like a character actor because I'm a character.
Right.
But I'm not like a developed actor because I can't do Shakespeare or something like that.
No, but the thing is that with being an actor or actress or however you want to refer to it, you know, people think that it's all about glitz and glamour and fame. And the whole point is you have all this fame, you have all this acknowledgement. Well, what are you going to do with it? And I tell people, please stay humble, because if you're rich or poor, hunger is the same. And no matter how glamorous your house is or how small or simple your house is, loneliness feels the same.
Yeah.
So we are all the same in the end. It's just about what we brag about having. And in the end, it's not anything.
No, in the end, it's really nothing, because I know a lot of rich people that they're not even.
All they have is money. That's why when you're given the gift of being acknowledged, or if you have some fame, or you are a celebrity, being a celebrity means that you made an impact on someone's life. You change their life in a positive way. And you don't have to be famous to be a celebrity. You can be a celebrity in your town. You can be a celebrity to your neighbor. Help people, talk to people, make a difference. And that's the only way that you'll live on forever.
Now listen, that's a great an attitude, because more people in the world, especially in this society, should be like yourself.
Well, I was brought up an only child, so in many ways, that right there, that was my path to loneliness. You know, and I never had children around me. It was my parents. My parents had adult friends, clearly. So I think that's why I was more reserved. I was very quiet. I was more serious. And then, you know, when I grew up, I realized because of all that silence, I started listening to people. And then that's, I think, the best medicine and the best gift that you can give it. Because sometimes you have somebody that's filled with problems. They don't know what to do. And you say, my God, how can I help? Sometimes just sitting down and listening, you're doing everything that you can. Give the gift of you. You know, no matter what your profession. If you're a doctor, do missionary work. You know, if you're an actress, be an activist. Speak to your community. Speak to people. There are all sorts of things that people can do, and it doesn't necessarily have to be on the red carpet. Because in the end, sometimes just a knock at the door, sometimes maybe just visiting somebody, saying hello. you light up their life.
Activist is a good word, and you know what? More actors and people in the industry should get into that.
People ask me, what can I do? And I just say, just be you. Because everybody knows the character, everybody knows the type. They want to know you. And sometimes, when they give interviews, people are surprised. Oh, she likes the same food as I do. She drinks the same, she likes coffee the same way that I do. Yeah, because it's about simple things. God knows I love my coffee, and clearly you do too.
Oh, I
so.
love coffee. 3 to 5 cups a day at least.
Yeah, but the simple things is what I mean. Sometimes you just need to be someplace quiet with your own thoughts and give the best of you, no matter what you do. I was totally taken by our little Elvis guest.
Yeah.
He rocked my world because, my parents, they loved Elvis Presley, the Beatles. So
I love
taken
Elvis
back.
Presley.
Yeah, oh my God, to this day. And there's an example living on forever through his music. He gave the best of him through his music. So give the best of you, even if it's not on TV. Even if it's work, being nice, being kind. It's something that is ageless, it's timeless.
You know what it is? In a fast society that we live in, a lot of times, even myself, you find yourself, it's hard to really give like you're supposed to. It's like a selfish society. I find myself like that sometimes who I want to give more, I want to do more, but then like you have to you really got to put the time and say, listen, this is what I'm going to do for this person today, or this is what I'm going to do for this charity today, instead of talking about it.
Mother Teresa, she's actually my hero, and she's my inspiration in many things. She said, the best way to heal, if you want to love the world, start at home. If you want to, you can't feed the entire world, but you can start with one person. So, as I said, never think that you are insignificant, because without a single drop of water, the ocean wouldn't be complete.
What's your advice as an activist for someone that carries a lot of stress around with them and that wants to be peaceful, but they can't find that peace?
Don't think that you're not heard. Don't think that you're insignificant. And don't think that you're suffering alone. And the best way to help yourself is by helping others. If you want to be saved, save someone. And you'll, all of a sudden, you'll be surprised. Even if you start a group, even you start talking to people, you realize, oh my God, there are all these people that are going through the same thing that I am.
Well, how do people start to make that first step?
First of all, my suggestion would be, and I know this is not exactly the best one nowadays, really not through social media. Personal
100%.
connection.
Definitely personal
because
connection.
On social media, you will know 1 million people and not know a single soul. It's better, you're more rich if you know one person or two real people. That's exactly why I tell people, although social media is very good for many things, it does connect you, it does help you. I mean, nowadays you could talk to FaceTime with Los Angeles if you had to right now. But when it comes to personal things, you need a person. That's why it's called that word, personal.
One-on-one.
So that's my advice to the youth in order to help. Yes, blog, talk to people on social media, connect, start your own group, that's fine. But don't neglect to connect with real people surrounding you. Because in the end, if you just connect with people via social media and you're behind a computer screen, you are alone. You're not really doing anything, so.
100%. Well, listen, Farrah, that's your time. Please tell everybody where they can find you, your website, on social media, if they need to find you.
Oh, yes, guys. Anybody can connect with me. Just look me up from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Farrah Krenek. I use my real name. I love people that use names in disguise, but I just want to be easily found, and talk to me about anything.
All the best to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, and for your kindness and for your hospitality here in Staten Island.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it so
Thank
much.
you.
Farrah,
Good night.
let's give her a late night goodbye, everybody. All right. It was about that time of the night we got to say our goodbyes, and thank all our guests and all our studio audience and our staff for coming down to the show.